Thanks for watching. My name is Chris, and this is my channel, Barnun11970, a channel that's dedicated to trying to make people aware of things that they may have never seen or never been told before. Now, this is going to be one of those times. This is definitely something you have never seen on TV. It's definitely something you will never be taught in school. So, before I get into the big details, I'm just going to show some images and show you something that you may have seen for the first time, unless, of course, you've watched other videos of mine in the past. So let me show you image number 1. Okay, so here's the first image. Now, before you leave and think, oh, this is going to be some weird thing, I want you to watch this whole video with an open mind and see it for yourself. Now, as you can see, this is the symbol for the Eye of Ra. That is an Egyptian symbol where basically you have probably been taught that this has to do with a god. Now, the ironic part is, it's more truthful than you actually know. And I'm going to show another image and let you make the decision for yourself. If you've watched videos of mine in the past, I've spoken about the fact that since there is a creator, there has to be a creation, and we are part of that creation, so we are all gods. We are gods within. And just to show proof of that, before I show the second image, let me show you a direct quote from the Bible. Okay, so as right here you could see, and we're not going to get into pages and other things like that, but this is a direct quote where they say the kingdom of God is within you. So now I'm going to show you where this is relevant, because remember the image, and I'll show it one more time. Okay, so here is the image once again of the Eye of Ra. Now, of course, like I said, they've taught you that this is basically a religious symbol based on Egyptians and their god. Now I'm going to show you what god they were really talking about. So let me show you the next image. Okay, so now as you can see, we have a side view of the human brain. And I want you to pay attention to the center right here. Now I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison, and you can get a better chance to see both at the same time. Okay, so here are the images side by side. Now I want you to pay very close attention to this. Here's the center that makes it look like an eye. Here's the center that looks like an eye. Here's the eyebrow that, well, they supposedly say, because if you look, it's a lot longer than an eye, and nobody has an eyebrow that goes that far over. But as you can see, a long, quote-unquote, eyebrow. Now if you look here, see how this angles around? Well, if you come to this image, see again? I mean, of course, it's not drawn to scale or anything. Now, you're talking about something that was drawn thousands of years ago. And then the last part you see going straight down, well, that's your spinal cord, and that goes straight down. So is that a coincidence? Or are they trying to tell you something that most people are trying to keep hidden from you? So when they talk about in religion that God is within all of us, God is within you, the kingdom of God is within you, this is what they're talking about, that you are part of that creation. And there is the Egyptian symbol that was made how many thousands of years ago, where it's depicted as just an eyeball, and that's what they make it look like. But again, that's not a normal eyebrow here. It doesn't extend. But you could see, what if they knew and they were trying to teach people? Because if you notice anything throughout history, when people that are trying to help the world, like the Martin Luther Kings of the world, even people like John Lennon, Malcolm X, all the other people throughout history, if you talk too much and you get too many people's attention, they tend to disappear in not nice ways. Well, if you do symbolism and make it so, well, this just looks like an eyeball, 99% of the people will never even think twice about thinking about what that could mean. So you can actually spread information and have it go throughout time and still be allowed to be shown, because the majority of people will never learn about it. And if you want to keep it hidden, you don't show these things. So again, look here in the center of a human brain and look at this. Again, if you want to say it's a coincidence, that's perfectly fine. But I find it quite funny that it looks just like an eye. It has the eyebrow. It has that extension. And it has the part that goes straight down, which is your spine. And you see the same exact thing here. So What are they trying to tell you? That's for you guys to decide for yourself. I'm not going to tell you it's a guarantee because I wasn't back there in the days of the Egyptians to be able to communicate with them. But you know what? A picture is worth 1,000 words. So I'll let you be the judge of that. So at least I appreciate you taking the time to check out my video. This is the kind of stuff you'll find here. So if you appreciate people who are trying to at least spread truthful knowledge, at least what they believe to be truthful knowledge, and you want to see more, click the subscribe button and be a part of this channel. Hit the thumbs up, share this, get other people to watch it. Because like I said, you're never going to learn this in school. You're never going to be even discussing it with any scientist. And sometimes you just got to ask why. So there it is. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your comments that you'll leave. And if you want to support it with a thumbs up, that always helps. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.